One and only is King, 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 King. The choices we make are ultimately our responsibility. Let me say that again. The choices we make are ultimately our responsibility. So at the end of the day, saying if you're messing up, you're doing this, you're doing all that, I mean, that's your decision. You get married to the wrong person, that's ultimately your responsibility. You people, that's that part of being grown. Let's just say you take a job that you thought was going to be, man, hey, I'm gonna have this job is sweet, but and then you come to realize it ain't that sweet like you think. You get to a certain age, being grown, that's all about being grown too. You make your mistakes, you make your decisions, and at the end of the day, you got to live with it, and you're responsible for it. It just goes back to the mistakes don't matter. It's the consequence you got to live by. Same thing. Ultimately, the consequences you do have to live by. Just like people that go in and they think they made the wrong decision, and then at the end of the day they be like, man, I'm glad I did that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's the responsibility that you have to deal with, good or bad. It's all about being grown. I'm guilty with this one. I had a, trust me. You go through things in your life, you will understand this. And then you be thinking back like, man, I remember, man, King was saying that. Yeah. At the end of the day, that's your decision. Nobody, hey, come here. You know, Ain't nobody put a gun into your head and say, hey, go over there and mess with that knucklehead or go over there and mess with her. Like, hey, that's your decision. Live with it, ultimately. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not rocket science. But some people always try to make it like that. You did it. And you grown. And ultimately, you have to live with the responsibilities. Subscribe to channel one and only.